everyone.
Hi there.
It is Sid and V.
With Judicious Mockery.
And we are back with some more Master Detective Archives Rain Code.
I'm proud of myself every time.
You're doing great.
It's a market improvement, and that's what's important.
That is certainly true. Last we left off,
we stared at the skyline the entire time.
That was it. That was the whole episode.
We just talked.
That was it.
It was a weird one, but sometimes you have to get to know us, you know?
Yeah. It's not like we had actually, in reality, the most depressing episode of all last time.
God, it was so... I literally thought about it when we weren't playing.
Yeah, it was... I've played through this game. I know all the side quests that are coming. I did not remember that all those happened in the same chapter, and it's brutal.
It's dark.
We had...
Wait. Which was the most depressing, do you think?
Which was... Okay, so there was...
I have a firm belief.
There was the one where it was like the woman was like... was being like super happy, but then was like, oh, are you being abused? And she was like, haha, no.
Yeah.
There was that one, which is pretty fucked up, but that's also just like a little minor piece of that quest.
Yeah, it was
so
quick.
I think it's probably not that one. There was the one with the guy who was in denial about his girlfriend who had died.
That, for me, takes the cake.
I think that is correct.
Brutal.
It's also like, for that one in particular, you gave the like boyfriend this kind of like silly voice. And,
true.
Yeah, and you were also like ragging on him for being a terrible boyfriend.
Yeah, true.
And like meanwhile, I was just sitting here like, oh god.
Yeah, whoops! Don't judge a book by its cover.
No. But then we also, that quest, one of the quests wasn't supposed to be depressing, but it was because apparently we made the wrong choice, which was the servant quest.
Oh yeah.
Where we made the quest and accidentally doomed the servant to like disappearing forever.
Yeah, didn't he kill someone?
We didn't kill someone.
Didn't he?
He I don't remember if he killed someone or if he just like beat the shit out of them.
I thought he like got so strong that something happened and then he ran away.
Yeah.
Bummer. Sorry about that.
And then there was last but not least, there was the one with the reporter guy who was like, take this and deliver it to my friend.
Oh yeah.
And then we took it and the friend stomped on it and we came back and there was just a lot of blood and no body.
Oh my god.
It was rough, folks.
It was rough look.
But in the main story of it all, we found Asahiko.
Yeah.
Our good old disguising friend.
Yeah, I think was it last episode or the episode before where I guessed his... That
was last episode where you had to like gather the clues about where he was and figure out like which of the dancing people in front of the museum was him.
I was referring to when I guessed his forte.
I think
that was
the
maybe
episode
2 episodes
before.
ago.
Yes,
and then
correct.
last episode we found him, gathered the clues, sleuthed a clue. It's like we're back in our Nancy Drew era.
Oh, absolutely. So
and there he is.
There he is.
There he be.
There's the
boy.
The pal.
We found the boy.
But yeah, so anyway, now that we have...
Oh, and our dear companion is currently not speaking to us, but when she was being incredibly annoying. She
said, I think, one line last episode.
Yeah, literally all episode.
And that was it. So yeah, she's in her I'm not talking to you phase right now.
In her don't talk to me era for sure.
Exactly. But anyway, now that we've completed the side quest for this chapter,
now we
have found our friend Asahiko. We're going to the academy. We're going to school, folks.
Let's go to school.
Let's go to school.
Let's go to our dark academia.
Dark academia era.
You know, I love a dark academia.
How are we getting into this school? Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure that we've read through all of these. By this point, we were traveling around a lot last episode. We were like constantly making use of these buses. So we saw a lot of loading screens.
Yeah,
and got through like all of the fun facts.
We were really supporting our tax dollars at work.
Exactly.
In our public transit.
Here we go. By continuing ahead, it will not be possible to return here for some time. Continue.
Approved?
Approved. Let's do it.
Approved.
Nothing else to do in this chapter. We just saw a loading screen. Literally. Oh, bus fare.
Hey.
March to the intersection of fate. Here we go.
Oh, wow, look! everywhere. High school girls so young and cute.
Perv.
Yeah, so, I mean,
This is heavy.
I think I mentioned this last time, but this is one of the places where Yasuhiko and Yuma, honestly, both having, like, ambiguous ages is a little bit
Troubling.
odd. And
Yeah.
not really sure. It's like, if I feel like Yasuhiko is probably supposed to be an adult, like, out of high school. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the vibe. Like, by the tone with which he's speaking of high school girls, it makes me think he's younger because it's like, oh, like older high school girls, like cool, da-da-da. But I always got the feeling that all of them were like almost entering the professional space.
Yeah, and I mean, he also did just refer to them as so young and cute.
Yeah, that's true.
Which if he
That's
were
true.
younger...
You would probably not be emphasizing their youth.
But who knows? He looks like a child, so maybe for our own mental sanity, we just pretend he is one.
I like that. I do like that.
Yeah.
Should I really have brought him here?
No.
Oh, Yuma!
Look, it's Shinigami's favorite person. Oh, God, not that face.
Yuma,
No, bad.
You really came! I was nervous throughout my classes, thinking you might have stood me up.
I wouldn't ditch you like that. I'll see the job you requested of me to the very end.
What a wholesome thing
I
to say.
knew I could count on a master detective.
Yeah, for sure.
About that. Listen, the truth is...
Wait, Yuma. Something's wrong.
Look,
Is it the weird boy writhing in the background? Is that what's wrong,
And in
Karumi?
Yuma's defense, Yuma really has tried multiple times to tell her that he's not a master detective.
I hate the way he is moving his body.
Who, Yuma? Yuma's being normal. I don't know what you're talking about. Karumi's just standing over here having a conversation with Yuma, looking out of the corner of her eye, being like, what the fuck am I looking
He's
at?
just like rocking back and forth in the most uncomfortable way.
Oh, it's not good.
There's a suspicious person over there.
Oh,
True.
no. Oh, no.
So true, Queen.
Oh, that's my senior. Or a friend, I guess.
Huh? Is he also a master detective? He's not what I expected. Why is he staring at the other students?
Oh, God.
He's preparing to use his forte, I think. Huh? Oh, what's up? Are you talking about me?
The face.
Oh, God.
The nose gets me.
That face is really horrifying.
Haunting. It's a thing of nightmares.
I never want to see it
You must
again.
be Kurumi. I heard all about you from Yuma.
I don't like the curl of his lip.
I don't either, but this face is infinitely better than
It's
the one
better. It's
I will
certainly
happily
better.
look at this face every day for the rest of my life if I
Okay.
never need to see that other one again.
I'm the superstar detective Yasuhiko Thunderbolt.
He's dabbing.
Whoa!
He,
Nice to meet you.
yeah,
he dabs on
He
him.
is straight up tabbing right now.
Sure.
Now
Sure.
about the details of the job. If possible, I'd like to see where it happened in person. Do you think we can get inside?
So you're starting the investigation.
Right.
That's the
It may
plan.
be hard for an outsider to get in the school. Even family members can't enter without a teacher's permission.
Bring me a teacher.
Well, that's why
Looks
we
like you're in trouble already.
that's why we brought this one along. It certainly was not for his conversation.
But I've come fully prepared to save my lost little kittens. Just watch. Yeah.
The jaunty jog.
The
You come
giant
to me
closet.
too? Don't worry about it. Just let me handle it.
What are they doing in there?
What are
Oh,
they
God.
doing there? Oh, just you wait for what you're about to see. We got Yuma. Little schoolgirl Yuma.
Oh
I love it so much.
It's me, Superstar Detective Yasuhiko.
I love that Tetsuhiko fully disguises himself as a different person and then just gender bends Yuma.
no! Yep.
Huh? So the cute girl next to you is Yuma?
Oh, why That's so fun.
I love it.
Are you really the
It's
same
so
people?
good.
You didn't just switch out with someone?
No.
Kurumi, if someone talks to you on your way home, don't follow them, okay?
Hilarious.
Just kidding. This is my forte, disguise. I seared the image of this lady teacher into my mind as I passed her by earlier.
She passed you by, but I did notice that.
I did notice that too. It was when you were
amazing.
squirming.
Yeah.
So this is the forte of a master detective.
As you were writhing off in the corner, yes.
I know, right? Isn't my voice just irresistible? I'll let you be my fan. If you join the after party, I'll even whisper in your ear if you want.
I love that Kurumi is so disinterested with Desahiko.
Yeah, no.
Yuma, you're so cute.
Cute.
Now we'll just look like friends when we're together.
And they were friends.
Yeah.
They were roommates.
Hey! Away from me! I don't want some flat-chested uggo as a friend.
She's talking again, folks.
And we're back.
We should be good now. Let's go inside.
Yeah, like an undercover investigation.
Cute.
Be sure to go straight home.
Okay.
Why is my teacher walking with that giant bag?
My teacher has this
teacher.
weird, ginormous
What
backpack.
is that huge
Aiko
bag?
jumped off the roof of this school building.
Why don't we go up there to look?
How about we visit the theater club first? We're about to do a rehearsal on the school stage right now.
This is going to be big theater kid vibes.
Oh, just you wait.
This school even has its own theater, huh?
That's right. If we go there, you can see what it's like at the club Aiko attended.
Let's take a look while we still can.
You take care of that. I'll go check another spot.
Another spot? You're not coming with us?
I stand out when I carry the backpack. I need to hide it someplace safe first.
True.
Don't worry about me and do what you gotta do. I've set up your shot, so you better not miss.
Oh,
Oh, God.
See you later, my man.
Wingman Desahiko.
I think he's misunderstanding
The
something.
look on Yuma's
Is
face.
it really okay for him to go off on his own?
Let's go, Yuma. Oh, wait. Do you have a girl name now?
Yuma's hair just floating is
I
so
know.
interesting.
It's so good.
Yuma's fine.
The
Just
theater
little
hall is this
octopus
way.
hair.
Follow me, Yuma.
It does look like an octopus.
It does. See, here's the thing, actually. So something before you keep going forward, something that I noticed. Turn around and walk the other way a little bit. Look at the way that Yuma's walking. It's really interesting because the way that Yuma's character is animated to walk, very obviously to me reads as a masculine walk.
Yeah.
And it's like almost like there's like something like disconcerting looking at the back of Yuma.
Yeah.
And it's like they use now like a female character avatar that is still animated
To walk the same way?
to walk the same way.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's like it's something that I remember noticing when I was playing this game through the first time.
We lost the girl.
Oh, she's gone.
We found the girl.
No, she's gone. That's a different girl. Atheria Academy's teacher. Hana is the name of the teacher Desahiko disguised himself as. An alumnus of Atheria Academy, she guides her students with a firm yet gentle style of education. We've read that one. Yeah, I think that was just like the one new one that we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it's very proper. Like a real theater.
Right? The whole school gives a lot of attention to the theater club. There are 4 performances throughout the year, and people outside of the school sometimes come to watch. Kanai Ward doesn't have many options for entertainment, so our school's theater is very popular. That's why the battle to be the main lead is so intense. The star of the theater club becomes the star of Kanai Ward.
So it's seen as much more than a club activity.
Yes, this isn't just a single page of our youth. Everyone's competing as if their lives depend on it.
If you rule the club, you rule the world.
A lot of them come from affluent or powerful families and take pride in being members of the elite.
Sounds like everyone's always on edge.
They're very graceful and don't show their true feelings while on stage, though. Shall we go in?
In we go.
In we go.
We run.
What's going on in here?
Just a little theater meetup.
A little theater meetup. We're having some conversations
Everyone's
on
so
stage.
busy, they didn't even notice us coming in without permission.
This is the stage rehearsal after all. It's treated like the main performance itself. They leave the curtains open and allow people to watch. More students should show up to watch shortly.
I'm not used to this atmosphere. It makes me nervous.
What if someone tries to sit in Shinigami's chair?
Shinigami protests and grows grumpy.
I mean,
Why are you getting nervous when you won't even be on stage?
Sorry.
that's just a given.
That is inevitable.
We're only here to find out the truth behind Aiko's death. Let's search carefully. Wait, that's no way to talk to a master detective. Sorry, I'm starting to talk to you like any other friend.
How dare you?
Friend zone.
It's alright. It helps me blend in.
Huh? So it's alright to be friendlier? I'll go all out if you don't mind.
Friend zone?
Friendlier? Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
friend zone question mark?
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Friendlier? What? Okay.
Unfriend zoned?
Yuma,
I wish you were dead. I wish you'd die in a lake with your feet sticking out.
Ugh.
I think Shinigami's reaction confirms that that was unfriend zoned.
True.
Oh, Yuma. All four of them are here together right now.
All four? What do you mean?
The four members of the theater club that I think have something to do with Aiko's death.
Ooh, the final four.
See? They're on stage right now.
It's also kind of funny because I'm looking at Karumi's avatar in the bottom left, and I'm just realizing it still has her rain jacket on.
True. And she does not.
She does not. Although I think that happens other times as well with other characters.
Probably.
The two in costumes are the main leads this time.
Who do we got?
The blonde, high-class looking girl on the right is Kaden.
Such a Karen.
I think you mean such a
English-looking
cotton.
one on the left is the other protagonist, Waruna. Below the stage is the honor student, Yoshiko. The one keeping a low profile in the windbreaker is Kurene.
So you think those four are suspicious? But why?
I have my reasons. Look at Kaden, the classy one. Her beauty is unbelievable for a high schooler.
Listen to this Danganronpa music.
The moment Aiko was gone, she had no problem climbing to the top. She has a strong fervor for acting, and seems to have no interest in making friends with others.
She's not here to make friends.
She's here to talk to your manager.
I suppose you could say she's the uncooperative type who only thinks about herself.
Classic Karen.
Her father has a lot of influence in real estate, so he applies lots of pressure too.
Do you know who my father is?
My daddy will hear about this.
So you think that's why she took down Aiko to become the main lead?
I hate to say it, but I think it's possible.
It's true that this Kaden does have an extraordinary grace to her. But I think that dour look on her face reveals her inner thoughts.
Not the dour look.
Am I really walking down the right path? Did I wind up somewhere I'm not meant to be?
Well, Yuma's really reading that face.
He is reading a lot into that face.
I can almost hear her thinking that. In some ways, she's a lot like me.
Yuma's forte is mind reading confirmed.
Huh? How are you alike? You sure don't look classy yourself.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
I'll ignore that.
Anyway.
The other lead, Waruna, is the kind that only does what she wants on her own terms. But she can play any role like she's a true genius. She's still rough around the edges according to critics, but she doesn't seem to care about what others think of her.
Why do you suspect her?
She's the kind who doesn't hold back when it comes to getting what she wants and doesn't care what anyone thinks. As you can imagine, she's always butting heads with someone. Waruna would never admit defeat, ever. That's why everyone else is afraid of her, and she only talks to a few girls who follow her around. If someone with that kind of pushy personality got into an argument with Aiko...
You're saying it's not out of character for her to take more drastic measures.
Yes.
It's a bit of a stretch, but considering how she did become one of the main leads, she could be considered suspicious.
That's Yoshiko below the stage. She's an actress, but she's managing the stagehands as production assistant this time. Everyone is talking about how Kaden will be the next big star. But within the theater club, Yoshiko is more popular by an overwhelming degree.
Ah, the nice girl.
The most popular one.
She prioritizes the team over the individual. She's a kind, mild-mannered honor student.
She's so nice.
She's so nice.
The only reason the theater club is able to function is thanks to her leadership.
And you think someone like her could have killed Aiko?
I don't personally suspect her that much, but Aiko used to be the club's leader.
Ooh.
After she died, Yoshiko picked up right where she left off.
A beneficiary.
A
I
what?
believe she's the only one who could ever take over Aiko's role.
A beneficiary.
So Yoshiko maybe felt Aiko had what she thought was rightfully hers.
I don't think that's what that word means.
Benefits. No, she benefited. She benefited from her death.
Well, I mean, yes. I
Beneficiary of the
suppose.
position.
I suppose.
But would she resort to murder to change that?
I don't want to believe she would, but I can't say it's impossible.
Last but not
Kanai,
least.
the one in the wings wearing the windbreaker, manages the light since she wasn't chosen for a lead role.
Oh.
But when it comes to pure acting ability, she's one of the best. I guess you could say her acting method is distinct. Like, she's the only one who can do what she does. She's kind of gloomy. Or it's more like no one really knows what she's thinking. She's often alone in class too.
Do you think she's also a suspect?
She always aims for the lead role. Besides, who knows what she's thinking?
A mystery.
Yuma, read her mind. Use your forte.
Do it, do it. This is what you're born to do.
So you're saying maybe she actually despised Aiko and tried to take out her competition?
Maybe. It's why I consider her another suspect.
I see. All right then.
All right, Sid. Immediate impressions.
I think it's the nice girl.
Nice girl, Yoshiko.
Yeah.
All right, locked and loaded.
The main leads are Kaden and Waruna. There's also Yoshiko, the group leader, and Kurane, the distinctive one.
Distinctive.
And in your eyes, Kurumi, you find them all suspicious?
I'm sure they'd be mad if they heard me, but yes, I do. Though the four of them are rivals, they weren't particularly hostile to each other before. However, after Aiko passed away, they started fighting for the main role. They all rarely speak to each other now.
That's intense. It's true that it does seem suspicious. So did you gather all that information yourself, Kurumi?
To tell you the truth, I joined the theater club after Aiko's death in hopes of finding out what really happened.
You're really determined, huh?
I am. I won't give up until I discover the truth behind Aiko's death.
She must have been devastated by the loss of her friend, but she still found a way to push herself forward. All this to find the truth. I see. Sometimes the truth can be a goal that helps you press onward.
Yuma's learning.
then I need to do what I can to help her. I have to find the truth behind this case.
So nice.
On the other hand, some truths make you want to die when you discover them.
Be quiet. Besides, even if that were the case,
Yuma's already done with Shinigami.
Me too.
if I let the truth be buried like this, more bad things could happen. That's why I'm going to help her find the truth. It's my duty as a detective.
Will you stop confusing detectives with heroes? Regardless, I have nothing to do with this, so whatever.
Ice
Just
cream
eat your
time.
ice cream.
For someone who has nothing to do with it, you sure have some strong opinions.
Call her out.
Got him.
Karumi, you came at the right time.
Not the cheerful theater member.
We're short-handed right now. We could use some help in the wings. You mind lending a hand? Huh? But I'm...
Oh, don't mind me. I'll watch the stage from here.
Then I'll go help. Let's meet back here once I'm done.
Who's the cutie? A classmate?
Yeah, something like that.
Everyone's really into Yuma.
Is Karumi canonically bi?
I feel like she has to be based on the way that she's been reacting.
Yeah,
to
based
Yuma
on what
recently.
we know.
Yeah, like feels like that simply must be the case.
I love representation.
Where have you been hiding such a cute girl? Why don't you invite her to the theater club?
I mean, look,
The belle of the ball.
it's an all-girls school. I'm pretty sure everyone's bi.
True.
Right.
Karumi's jealous.
Karumi is jelly.
Karumi said, absolutely not. You get your paws off.
Yoshiko's bag, the waist bag used in the theater club, belongs to Yoshiko. It's designed by a brand from outside Kanai Ward that Pucci also adores. Warrena's secret. On the way home from Etheria Academy, she stops by the riverbank to give milk to stray cats, an activity she hasn't told anyone about
How do we know then?
because the loading screen told us.
Well,
Looks like it's about to begin.
The loading screen knows all.
She said this would be just like the actual performance. I wonder what it's like.
Hello, everyone.
well,
Thank you for coming by after school when everything's so busy.
that might be a problem for us.
What is he doing?
Before the theater
You
club starts their
absolute
performance,
moron.
here's something I want everyone to hear. It's my debut song. I've practiced so much for this.
I like to think this
day.
is just the normal teacher.
This is actually just the teacher. Yeah.
Give me the spotlight. Hey!
Gotta go.
He's so dumb.
Now we will begin Etheria Academy's Theater Club rehearsal performance.
Here we go. Theater time.
Why would you do that, Desuhiko? What if they see through your disguise? Oh, come on, man. What's wrong with a little fun? A star always wants to stand on stage. You're kidding me. Even if your disguise is perfect, that was reckless of you. Oh, it's fine to be reckless and my disguise is perfect. Damn, I ruined my chance for an amazing debut. Anyway, the performance is about to start.
I knew I would find you here, Natasha.
Oh, this is awesome. I get to pace this however I want. That's really important.
Oh yeah, you get to make it go as fast or as slow as you like.
Slow. Really get in there.
I knew you would come, Anatoly.
I want you to imagine this happening real time. She forgot her line.
This is actually the
You have not
pace.
changed at all in the past 10 years. Nay, you have become even more beautiful.
Is that gay?
That's gay.
That's gay.
You, however, have changed. Your face is scarred and you look stern.
Is
Also
that
gay. We need like an "Is that gay?" like little ditty. Like,
Yeah.
Is that gay? Yes.
The answer's always
It's always yes.
We spent here together. Back then, the world shone bright in the colors of the rainbow.
That's gay.
That's super gay.
But now, the only world I see is colored with crimson, draped in the blood of my fallen comrades.
Unfortunately,
Still gay.
also gay.
Behold, even my own hands are stained red. Yet, you are still pure, unchanged from that day.
Okay, look, it goes without saying that every line from here on out is gay. So let's just establish that as a baseline.
I think this whole arc is probably all really gay.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's an all-girls school.
And I think Dark Academia a lot of times is rather gay.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I like it.
I mean, probably.
You really believe I have not changed? In truth, I had no choice in the matter. But because I did change, I chose to remain as I once was. I see. These 10 years twere long for us both indeed.
Twere long.
It's a fancy spelling.
Whoa. What?
Within the
Flowers.
tall white walls, a clear fountain and colorful flowers decorated the garden. This garden was the world to these two young girls. They held hands and ran through the sunflower field.
Name something more gay.
They sang to the blue sky.
There's a rainbow in the
and wore
background.
white clover crowns they had given one another. The sunset was ever golden. Even the rare rain glittered brightly. The world was perfect. Everything shone like the shimmer in a rainbow. At the very least, that was how it was within these walls. The two sisters, Anatoly and Natasha,
Ooh. Then why are they so gay?
Ooh.
were princesses
Sisters
of a
can be gay.
300-year-old kingdom to the far west.
Yeah. Sisters can be gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
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 Since birth, they had never gone beyond the castle walls. Their youths were spent together alone.
It's more of like a metaphorical sister, I think.
Yeah.
It's like they're really close.
Yeah, it's just two girlies really close.
Yeah.
But not biologically.
Yeah, that's what I
Sisters by
choose to believe.
birth, they had a happy life together.
Wait.
The game hears us. Someone is programming this as we're talking.
That was freaky.
Someone is counter-programming our lore. That's not good.
That was really
There's
spooky.
a virus in the game.
That was really spooky. Oh
they're like,
God.
it's not gay. They're sisters. We're like, yeah, metaphorical sisters. And they're like, no. No, that's not what we said or decided. It's not gay. This is homophobic.
This is homophobic. Yeah.
And being homophobic is just repressed gay. So we're back.
But one day,
So we're back to
their
gay.
peace abruptly ended.
Circle back around to gay.
A rebellion struck. The military took the castle and declared the start of a new nation. Royal family members who resisted were executed, and their corpses hung in the garden.
Dang.
That's
The
not where
castle
corpses are
walls
supposed
were
to be.
destroyed, and the flowers trampled.
There are other places for those corpses.
Yes.
That's not there.
Anatoly and Natasha escaped the castle at night thanks to their servants. But amidst the chaos, the two sisters were separated. Their hands brushed against each other. It would be the final time they ever touched.
I've never read more gay things. I don't know what to do with this.
Sisters by birth. The game is you're right, honestly, that is homophobic.
Natasha
Yeah.
was hidden in a neighboring small nation.
The game is really forcing us to repress what is clearly supposed to be gay. And that's
homophobic, which is gay.
An ally of old.
An
the princess
ally.
Was
An
welcomed with the
okay.
highest honor.
Okay.
However, Anatoly continued her journey of escape with the remaining members of the royal family. They traveled the frontier to avoid pursuers as they searched for a land of peace. As they continued down this path, their comrades fell one after another. 10 years have passed since.
Oh, just got like a little flash of Yuma for a second there.
15 minutes in.
It's been 15
Their
minutes.
performance is so intense in person. I can't take my eyes off the stage.
Or like the gauge.
Hey. Shinigami. Shinigami's sleeping. Shinigami's like, I don't care about all this gay. Tetsuko also doesn't care about all the gay.
Well, these two are both very straight.
They are very straight. That is for sure a fact.
What? Psst.
Was that Yoshiko? Maybe she went to the restroom.
I took up the sword for the first time after I left the castle. It was also the first time I killed.
Dang.
That's dramatic.
Have you ever witnessed a soldier's dying moments? As blood flows from open wounds, all you'll hear is a death rattle.
A death rattle?
It's like a rattlesnake, but dead.
It's not what I want to hear.
Men speak proudly of honor and pride, but those vanish when you're on the battlefield.
We're back.
Over the span of 10 years, Natasha was welcomed as the new head of state for a small neighboring nation. She knew full well that her lineage was being taken advantage of for the nation's development. However, she had no choice but to allow this to happen. Meanwhile, Anatoly traveled the land. She had grown to become a leader of the wandering warrior tribes in the region. The sword she had mastered to survive had become the hope for many. The fight to regain their homeland had begun for these two princesses. It all began when the former kingdom, now a military dictatorship, invaded the nation protecting Natasha. Natasha declared war, promising to regain control of her former castle. Seeing an opportunity, Anatoly rallied the people of the land to mount an invasion. They rode for the kingdom. At first, Natasha was disadvantaged, but the balance shifted upon uniting with Anatoly's forces. The enemy commanders saw the forces surrounding the castle. They knew there was no way to escape, and quickly surrendered. The war ended in a single day, and yet, people do not know of the 10 years of strife these two girls endured. The royal family was rebuilt, but the peace they had once known was not immediately restored.
Is this a real-time image of the Senate floor?
It looks like it, does it not?
I think so.
Natasha's forces desired control over the conquered kingdom. However, Anatoly's camp also sought control, having achieved many merits in battle. Though the two girls reached out to one another, their hands would never touch again.
Okay.
They were fated to strike each other down.
Honestly, gay.
Also gay.
30 minutes in.
My compatriots are doing well.
They are passed the fuck out.
If we continue to fight, more blood will be spilled, weakening our nation. Hence why only one of us shall be queen and end this war. There is no path before us where we can walk hand in hand as we did back then.
I know. I am prepared for what we must do. It's why I've waited here for you.
I will say, as someone who has done a lot of theater over the years, I recognize that there are plenty of plays that are just like two people on stage talking the whole time.
Sure.
That is something that certainly happens. This does not seem like it would be a particularly interesting play to sit through for like
No.
the multiple hours that it probably is of just these two sisters talking about their like princess history in vaguely and overtly gay terms.
No. In fact, I would probably be bored watching it in the fast forwarded version if we weren't making so many gay terms.
Exactly.
Right.
Draw your sword. We shall now decide who is fit to become
Oh,
queen.
here we
Okay,
go.
we got some
Action.
action. There we go.
Drop the facade, Natasha.
Nope. No action.
Nope.
For these past 10 years, you sat on the throne as a princess. I know you know not how to wield a sword.
Got her.
I refuse to stain my hands with your blood. I could never will myself to kill you.
If you think about it, I know you know not how to wield a sword could be taken as a gay euphemism.
I know you know not. Oh, true. True.
So just something for everyone to reflect
Percolate.
on. Just yeah, consider
At
that.
this rate, the nation will perish. Draw your sword, Anatoly!
Natasha,
Oh,
Are we getting action?
fight, fight, fight.
What is up with the shape of her sword? Oh. Come on.
So gay.
Come on. They
Literally
tossed
dropped
the
their swords and
aside.
embraced.
Come on.
Oh, who turned out the lights?
Come on.
Well, I was asleep the whole time, so it was already dark anyway.
Just wow. She fell back asleep really fast.
Immediately.
That was
Is
also
she talking in her sleep? That was weird.
That was also.
the like little like saliva bubble that was coming out of her mouth had a face on it.
Cute.
Wait, why am I wasting time thinking about it? The lights are on again. Back to the show.
Gotta think someone died.
No, that's normal. What are you
I
talking
think
about?
someone died when the lights were out.
That was a programmed part of the show. After they embrace, the lights go out, and the audience's imagination can fill in the rest.
Now, let us eat.
Come on!
yes, allow me to pass the plate.
Thank you, Anatoly.
In hindsight, I think the game was gaslighting us when it said that they were
The
birth
two spent
sisters.
time together again, for the first time in years.
I agree. What do you think spend time together again means?
We know what it means.
However, they could not run through the garden like they used to. Together, they carried the lives of tens of thousands on their shoulders.
It's too many people to carry on your shoulders.
What was expected of the girls was no longer a crown of flowers, but a real crown instead.
If I could simply defer the throne to you and end it all, I would have done so in the beginning.
She's putting her clothes back on.
Oh, God. She is, you're right.
She is.
That's true.
I'm not going to be gaslit like this. I know gay.
A queen's crown would fit you better, Natasha. However, the war would not simply end there.
How did it end up this way? What are we supposed to do?
Natasha wept in anguish as Anatoly gently embraced her.
Embrace.
How wonderful it would be if we could flee somewhere together.
But both knew full well that could not be. After a long silence and much internal strife, Natasha rose. She knew this could not go on forever. For the nation, and for themselves. She invoked her nation's ancient tradition. A new queen would be chosen through a duel of cups and poison.
Not this.
What do you mean?
Not this.
Not what? It's a duel of cups
This
and
is
poison. 45
episode
minutes in.
1 of Sherlock.
It is. You're right.
It is.
Let us end this, Anatoly.
Natasha, what do you intend to do?
Is this play only supposed to be 45 minutes long? Even for a one act, it's kind of short.
I leave it for the heavens to decide who will survive. On the day we were separated, I was given this poison by our family in order to commit suicide.
Sure. Why not?
I too was given a bottle of poison when I left home.
Yeah, that's normally kind of your house leaving gift.
Yeah, exactly. You know, just in case.
Switch the glasses around until I cannot tell which one has the poison in it. Once you are finished, I will reorder the glasses as well.
This is crazy.
What do you mean?
The Duel of Poisoned Cups.
Very well.
Very well. We shall ask God which of us deserves to survive.
Is this
Though
homophobic?
perhaps it will be the god of death that answers.
I mean, yeah, it's bury your gays.
It's true. You are absolutely correct.
Is it gonna be
Finished.
its actual poison?
It is my turn then.
But they didn't know. Whoever didn't know. Is that where we're at? They're really getting us deep in the play.
We've really experienced this entire 45-minute long play.
Yeah. I want to know how long we've been playing since the play started.
I am ready.
That's a good question.
It's probably not exactly 45 minutes.
No, it hasn't been. I think it's been like probably around like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's like half the play.
It's significant.
I grant you the right to select a glass. I shall take the remaining one.
Very well.
Natasha, promise me. Promise, if you survive, you will bring peace to this kingdom. And be a bit more selfish in your personal life. That would balance things out, I think.
I also have something to say, Anatoly. If you survive, wear a dress fit for a queen.
These are weird,
no matter how much you
like
hate
dying
requests.
thoughts. I'll also say, even though we experienced this entire play, I
then,
don't understand why
to the
why
new
one of them
queen.
needs to die.
Agreed.
Cheers.
I mean, just so there's like one queen, I guess.
I guess so.
To just kind of settle that, but yeah, you would think one of them would rather abdicate than die.
Exactly.
Really good,
But
really good acting.
Really good acting.
you all right?
I think Karen wants to speak to the manager about that wine.
she's dead. She's really dead.
Ooh, God. That's not ideal.
Bummer.
Look at Shinigami. Thrilled.
What's wrong?
Well, we knew it was coming.
Yeah, of course.
It truly had to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we read about the Tamagotchi.
We read all these.
Yeah. Desigo's beanie.
The most important one. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we read it all.
Huge bummer.
Huge bummer for
Bury your
Karen.
What do I do? Somebody call for a teacher! Please report it to the peacekeeper!
Look, there's a teacher right there in the audience.
Our theater club rehearsal performance is hereby canceled.
Fair.
I repeat.
That's fair.
Super valid.
What's going on? Oh, a crime!
What happened? Is this part of the show?
Indeed,
I
no.
don't think so. I think this is real.
Can you imagine if it was, though?
That's all fake blood.
All of this, the panic, the intercom, it's all part of the show.
It's a really immersive experience.
That's a real corpse on the stage?
Tetsuhiko, this is where master detectives come in. We have to do something.
Oh, no. I can't deal with corpses.
What?
Huh? Dead people's faces terrify me. I can't handle looking at them.
Wimp.
And the blood. What's with the blood? It's all way too horrifying. I can't deal with gory stuff.
You're joking, right? You're a master detective.
But I'm not assigned to murders. I mainly handle undercover investigations and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
that does make sense.
Yeah, I'll leave this to you. I grant you the right to investigate the crime scene, rookie.
Yeah, I'm more of a rogue.
What? I'll use my disguise ability and try to lead the panicking students out of here. I'll leave the rest to you.
Everyone, stay calm! Let's all move into the hall in an orderly manner!
Yuma! What do I do? This is awful!
It's not good, Kurumi. I'll level with you.
It's not looking great.
It's not good.
Stay calm, Kurumi. That wasn't an act just now, right?
That's not in the script.
What's your suspicion for now this new development?
I think that they didn't. I don't think either of the ones on stage knew. I still think it's the nice one. I think
Still
for
think it's the
whatever
nice one?
reason,
She's just taking them all out
she
one by one.
switched the. She like actually put poison on stage.
Right. Yeah. I mean, she is like
really
the.
coughed up blood. She's really dead.
She's like the props person.
I think she's like the stage manager.
master? Yeah. Although I don't know that there was a script to the like flipping of stuff and stuff.
Right. They were like mixing up the cups and everything.
Right. So maybe she was just like whoever, either of them can die.
Maybe.
Or it was her stage partner and she'd like built up a tolerance.
That could be it too.
Who could have thought a real murder would happen during a play? First Aiko and now Cotton? Is this school cursed?
Brutal looking corpse.
It is not a good looking corpse.
Yuma, it's a murder case.
Yeah, for sure.
What,
If the peacekeepers come, they'll just cover it up again.
what does that mean, Kurumi? It's a murder
I need
case.
your help. Please investigate this case, Yuma.
Yeah, we're on it. We're on it.
You want me to do it?
Yuma, we're on it. We're on it.
Got it.
See, we're on it. We're on it.
You're just doing what she says again? Wow, if you want to get on the flat-chested Uggo's good side that badly.
Hey, you also want to peek at the crime scene for your own reasons.
True.
Busted.
Anyway, it'll be trouble when the peacekeepers arrive. Let's search the crime scene before they get here.
Gotta quickly investigate.
Quick and best. Oh, we're running. We're zooming.
We're zooming.
All right.
Investigation.
I'm not sure if it will help, but can I tell you what I saw?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yes, please.
During the performance, I was doing odd jobs in the wings. Aside from the theater club members, there wasn't anyone wandering about, like an outsider. I mean, other than when Tetsuhiko jumped in right at the beginning of the play.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, that's part of the investigation, right? You can't see everyone from the stage after all.
True.
Isn't that why he went up there? So he could memorize all the faces that were there?
Yes, that's exactly what he was doing.
Right. I think he just wanted attention. But setting that aside, since she didn't see any outsiders, the only persons of interest are those within the theater club. I'll keep that in mind while taking a look around. I've done a few investigations already. I should be able to handle this now.
You got it, Yums.
You got it.
You were hopelessly reliant on yours truly until now. I see it's not your brain making the decisions anymore.
Oh my god, Shinigami, calm down.
The eyes are wide open from agony.
Yeah, they don't look
The
good.
body is completely motionless.
Does not look good.
I can immediately tell she's dead.
Really?
Yeah, that's fair.
Though she displayed many expressions while acting, her face is frozen in death in the end.
Sure.
This isn't an act. She was struck by an abrupt and unscripted death.
Was it poison?
Seems likely.
That's most likely the case.
Most likely the case.
There are no external injuries, and given the circumstances, she must have ingested poison.
There was actually a tiny bomb in the wine that she drank that was then blown up within her.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
This will be tough to solve if that's the case. I know nothing about poison.
What? A detective who doesn't know his poisons? Don't tell me you're a poison virgin.
I mean, maybe not, but also the memory thing.
Yeah, who's to say?
Ew, gross. Well, you perverted little detective. Get on your knees and apologize, and maybe I'll teach you a thing or two. How about something like, I'm sorry, I should know my place. I can't live without you, Shinigami.
If she was murdered with poison while on stage, the poison must have been prepared somewhere else.
Completely ignored.
Yeah, no thanks.
I need to look for that while checking out anywhere else that seems suspicious.
Hey, don't ignore me, you jerk.
Keep ignoring her.
Continue ignoring her.
There are no external injuries, and given the circumstances, it's likely she died from drinking the poison. Karen's corpse.
Yep,
All right.
it's a corpse.
There are no external injuries, so given the circumstances, I'm certain she ingested poison.
Come on.
You don't know for sure yet.
All right, so that's what we've got there.
That's what we got
Let's
there.
Check. Just kind of checking the immediate scene.
Not only is Aiko gone, but now Kaden too. Could this also be a fight for the lead role?
If so, those most suspicious are Kaden's rivals, Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane. Is the culprit one of those three? I need to find out if there was anything suspicious about them during the performance. Kurumi was in the wings the whole time, so perhaps she knows something about the others.
Kurumi, tell me something about the others.
Before the incident occurred, do you know where Yoshiko was and what she was doing?
I didn't see Yoshiko in the wings. She may have been watching from the audience.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, during the performance, I noticed Yoshiko walking down the aisle.
True.
I thought she was coming back from the restroom.
Yeah, weird assumption.
That she was coming back from the restroom?
What if she wasn't part of the audience?
I don't know. I think that's a normal assumption.
Where could she have been?
You don't really know about these people. Maybe they're doing something suspicious. I feel like if they were flagged as a person of interest to me, I would be more suspicious if they were walking around.
That's true. They were flagged as people of interest before this. You're right. That's fair. Okay.
Yoshiko's actions. Yuma noticed Yoshiko walking down the aisle between audience seating during the performance.
It's got Yoshiko's actions. How about Waruna?
Kurumi, did you notice anything suspicious about Waruna while you were watching from the wings?
As far as I can tell, Waruna was just her usual self. She was listening to music right up to the start of the play. I think that's how she concentrates.
Did she go near the glasses or bottle before the performance?
I wasn't watching her the entire time, but if she did go near the set, I think I would have noticed.
I see. Waruna was the closest to the victim. That's ample opportunity to commit the crime.
Ample.
But still,
More than
how
ample.
did she add the poison?
How was she at it?
It couldn't have been during the performance, right? Wait, now that I think about it, right after the lights went dark in that one scene, she went near the shelf to pick up a plate. Her back was toward the audience, so I couldn't see her hands. But she only had 2 or 3 seconds max. Could she have poured hidden poison in the glass in that time?
What if Waruna is secretly a snake person and she just used her own poison glands
True.
to spit poison into the glass?
Could be.
Did she have any other opportunities after?
Yeah, from the poison glands.
Yeah, exactly. We just went over this,
The next
Yuma.
time she touched the glasses was during the shuffling scene. But it was Karin who moved the glasses and bottle. She also prepared the poison vial. And plus, after shuffling, Karin was the one who chose the first glass. Given the situation, it'd be difficult for Waruna to poison Karin specifically.
Waruna's actions. Waruna was acting during the performance, of course. It would have been difficult for her to have purposefully poisoned Karen.
What about Kurine? Did she seem strange before the incident occurred?
I haven't seen Kurane. She was working up above the whole time.
Above? Oh, she was managing the lights then.
There's a catwalk above to adjust the lights, and that's where Kurane was supposed to be. So I didn't see her in the wings. There's another girl handling the lights, so it would be helpful to speak to her.
All right,
Kurane's
that's
actions.
Kurane.
Kurane was a member of the lighting crew during the performance.
And last but not least, Karen herself.
Karen. Where's the money, Karen?
Before the performance, did you notice anything off about Karin?
Well, I think she was more on edge than usual. She yelled at underclassmen who were late in preparing for the show. She also paced around restlessly. That's not just today. She's been that way since Aiko's death. Maybe the whole battle for the lead role had stressed her out. But since she was murdered after Aiko, she should be considered another victim, right? If she knew someone was out to get her, then it's not strange for her to be mentally unstable.
Fair points.
Karen's manner. Karen was more tense than usual prior to the start of the performance.
The ones fighting for the lead role are Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurine. None of them seem particularly suspicious so far.
Hey, how long are you gonna keep this up? I'm so over playing 20 questions with this ugly chick.
That reminds me, the lights went dark during the performance, right? The entire hall was blacked out.
That did
Wouldn't
occur.
it be possible for someone to sneak up on stage and place the poison then?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that, but I don't think it's possible.
Nice.
Why not?
The blackout lasted for only 5 seconds. We measure it each time to ensure there are no mistakes. So someone would have to move through the dark, get on stage, apply the poison, and get away, all in 5 seconds. That sounds impossible to me. If they were in a hurry, their footsteps would have been heard by everyone too.
From the audience, it may be impossible, but what about from the wings?
No, there were multiple club members, including me, in the wings at all times. While the lights are out, we are always on standby to support the actors. If someone went on stage, the other members and I would have noticed.
I guess it's not possible then.
Even an amateur has more logic than you. I guess you're useless without a certain someone.
Stage blackout. The stage went dark for 5 seconds during the performance.
All right. We've interviewed the witness.
Let's check out the table.
A lot of stuff on the table.
What's up with this glass?
There are 2 glasses on the table. The props used for the Duel of Poisoned Cups. I think this glass was supposed to be stored upside down on the shelf in the back. Karin was the victim, but she's also the one who set it on the table. Maybe poison was already applied to the glass beforehand. Hey, Do you know who prepared these glasses?
Oh, it's the girls on prop duty. The freshmen are handling them this time.
Do you know where this glass was before it was placed on stage?
Props are kept in the theater club storage. This glass should have been in there too.
The theater club storage? In that case, any club member would have access.
Was real poison applied to the glass?
I just thought it could be possible. But there's the risk of being caught by applying the poison after it was moved to the set. If poison was applied, it would have been before being brought to the set.
But on days like this, and when there's an open rehearsal, props are brought out of storage right after school. The glass should have stayed on that shelf the whole time.
After school... which means it'd be even harder to apply poison before then.
Yes. At the very least, the props in the set were fully prepared at least 1 hour before the performance.
Wine glasses. The glasses were placed upside down on the stage shelf at least 1 hour prior to the performance.
All right, how about the
There's a
wine bottle
on the
itself?
table. Karin poured the liquid from this bottle and started to suffer after drinking it.
Correct.
Then that means there's a chance the poison was mixed into this bottle. This isn't wine in here, right?
Of course not. It's just grape juice. I poured out the bottle and replaced what was inside.
Huh? You, Kurumi?
After class, I was asked to help out before I went to get you. I'm still a theater club member after all.
Were both the wine and grape juice sealed before you swapped them out?
Yes. I received the unopened wine bottle from a club member. I uncorked the bottle and poured the wine down the sink. It's a waste, but we can't drink it anyway. After that, I went to the cafeteria and bought a can of grape juice. Of course, this was also unopened. I poured the juice into the bottle, then put the cork back. I passed the bottle to a club member and my job was done. That bottle was then placed with the glasses on the shelf before the performance.
I see. With so many people around, poison couldn't be added to the bottle after it was placed on stage.
What actually happened was Kurumi fucked up and accidentally left some wine in the bottle. And Karen is allergic to wine.
Ooh, the tannins.
Yeah, exactly.
If poison was mixed in, it'd be before it was brought on stage.
Wine bottle. Grape juice was inside the wine bottle. Kurumi switched out the wine for juice. The bottle was then placed with the glasses on the shelf.
And the poison vial.
This vial is supposed to have poison in it, according to the script. But it's empty now. It's dry and shows no signs of ever being wet. To be sure, the poison in this vial wasn't real, and it was just another prop, right?
Absolutely. It was always empty. The contents spill easily because of the loose lid, so we don't even keep colored water in it. Cotton just pretended to pour poison from the vial into the glass on stage.
Then it's hard to imagine there being any poison inside it.
Poison vial. Empty from the beginning, it is dry and shows no signs of ever being wet. All right.
All right, that's the table.
That's the table.
What else we got to look at? The misplaced
script.
That's a script of the play. Someone must have dropped it in all the chaos.
The script describes the Duel of Poisoned Cups scene. The character Natasha, played by Cotton, is supposed to take the wine and glasses from a shelf. After that, the glasses are shuffled on stage. According to the script...
Anatoly shuffles glasses. Note, make sure the audience cannot see the glasses. Anatoly, finished. Natasha, it is my turn then. Natasha also shuffles in a similar way. Natasha, I am ready. Anatoly and Natasha stand on the opposite sides of the table, facing one another.
After that, Cotton takes the first glass, and they both drink at the same time.
But she didn't.
Unfortunately, Cotton's glass turned out to actually be poisoned. Kurumi, I was wondering about this script. It says, make sure the audience cannot see the glasses. Why is that?
It's to make the result feel unpredictable to the audience. If the glasses are visible, no matter how fast they are shuffled, the audience can see which one has the poison.
The script doesn't say anything about how many times to shuffle the glasses, or which one will have the poison in it.
Exactly. There's no poison to begin with, so it doesn't matter which one's picked. You just pick any glass and act out your death after drinking. In the script, Cotton was to die. But I didn't think she'd actually die.
Sad.
Really? You didn't?
See, since the instructions aren't precise, both actresses don't know the results from shuffling either.
The shuffling of the glasses. During the scene with the shuffling of the glasses, the result was unpredictable even for the two on stage.
All right. What else we got? We've looked at the corpse, talked to Kurumi. Nope, can't go down those stairs. That's illegal. Anything over here?
She mentioned that the catwalk for adjusting the lights is up above. Are those the stairs to reach them?
Would you like to go check up there?
Yeah, I would. The spotlights for the stage are set over there. It's a lot narrower than I thought. It's pretty high up.
Yeah. It'd be hard on anyone with the fear of heights.
So you can move the lights as needed for the play. The table is directly below, which means you can't see the glasses getting shuffled from the audience seats. But they could have been visible from up here. I could find out for sure if I could talk to someone that was up here.
Catwalk. There are multiple spotlights for the stage on the catwalk. The walkway itself is narrow and high enough that it's not easily accessible. Maybe that's all the investing I can do.
Is that it? Is that it, folks?
Seems like it, right?
Seems like that's
My place
probably
is among
it.
the gentry, so these don't suit my palate.
Thank you, Shinigami.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That was really useful information. Ooh, look, you're on stage now. You're the actor.
Should I do anything else before ending our investigation?
No, I think we're good to go. But you know what? We're gonna go ahead and end the investigation next time. We'll leave you all here with Karen's corpse
And the table.
and the table. Very important. Table arguably more important.
And Lady Yuma.
Lady Yuma and Pish Shinigami. And we'll find out what awaits us with the end of this investigation next time.
Can't wait.
We will see you all then.
See us here.
Bye.